Yo!
What's going on? Welcome to Monday Night. Look at me, bro. Out without the mic, you know.
Rotted. Well, that's what the mic over there. That's like, wait, what kind of head trap?
That's what I say, bro. It's mad.
That's insane.
Guys, welcome to Monday Night Smoke.
Come on, man.
What's going on, bro?
I'm good, bro. Good to be here, you know. Legendary moments again. We say bye to a legendary career, fam.
Very, very legendary moments, bro. This weekend has been a madness.
A madness. Again, like, listen.
Senator. You know what? Let me just shout out to the great defeaters real quick.
Come on, let's do it.
Shouts out Muller, Gavin DC, October Red, Godson 16,
Come
man
on.
like Mr. A, Fight Fan TV Live.
Let's go.
Jack Scam before.
We see you.
Muller. Where we at?
Muller in the house.
Leonardo Samuel, Doughboy J, Chill Out 477, October Red, Maestro, Eagle Eyed Football, J Lanks, Kavan G, Puneet, Buster Move 78, Flames Boxing, Urban Scorpio, haven't seen that one before. Big up yourself, bro. Untraceable Don, Joseph Oki, man like HGM, Jeremy the Surgeon. And we're ready to pod. You men are done for as well, bruv. You men are done for, yeah.
He made a track.
As
wait. Hold on. I can play it. You know.
You can play it.
I can fully play it. The You Man Are Done For special,
bro.
Yeah?
You man are done for.
You Man Are Done
made
For.
A Derek
I
Chisora.
can't deal with this guy. Wait, hold on. Honestly, just keep talking to the people, and I'm gonna get it because
I saw this name pop up. I couldn't believe it in my feed. It came from, and literally
what's the name of the thing? You Man Burner account.
You Man's burner account. So You Man Are Done For has a burner account. I don't think You Man Are Done For understands the concept of a burner account.
Yeah, because you can't put your name.
We shouldn't be able to identify you from your burner account.
Yeah.
Your burner account should be a whole
man, I can't even
different
spell
life.
how he's done it as well.
It's You Man's burner account. YUMANS. YUMANS.
Yeah.
Burner account.
Yeah. Burner account.
It's wild. He made a whole tune as Derek Chisora. It's one of the weirdest it's one of the weirdest things I've ever listened to. Because
Here we go.
All right, we got it.
I'm gonna play it.
All
right. Let me turn on
the room. Nobody's comfy. Everybody knows Eddie Hearn is my puppy. Play no games. Ain't no barrier can stop me. Don't test me. You know I bring war and it's gory. I run this thing. The side chick makes me Gary and beans. With the side of Banco, tilapia with the seasoning. If you see Tad come, tell him he's gonna be my garden boy. Cause I'm an alpha, your feline. Recognize a real line when you see one.
Man said, recognize a real lion when you see one.
It's the fact that he took out studio time.
Bro.
It's the fact that he went studio and said, the streets need this.
The streets need this. I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
No, I couldn't believe it.
There's only one You Man Are Done For, you know?
No, there's only one. We have to respect him. We have to respect what he brings to the game.
100%.
You know what I mean? Let me just let people know and thinking that we are live as well.
Oh, my gosh. But listen,
sad times. Though.
Manny Pacquiao.
It's sad.
Manny Pacquiao.
Bro, put some more sadness in your voice, man.
There's no sadness in my voice. Why would there be sadness in my voice? I'm not the biggest Manny Pacquiao fan.
That's why. But I want you to do it for the Manny Pacquiao fans across the world that are sad today. You know, I know you're a Mayweather guy. Yeah. I know you feel Mayweather love.
What do you mean? I didn't do enough. Listen,
I'm just saying, I know you're a Mayweather because when I called you, I was expecting. Do you know what was mad about the phone call I had with you today?
Go on.
I called you looking for solace, looking for a man to kind of like feel the feelings that I'm feeling.
Were you upset because Manny Pacquiao lost this weekend?
I was.
Why?
And then you didn't sound, this is what you sounded like. You sounded like, boxing moves on. And I didn't like it. There was a kind of, and then we was talking and you was doing stuff and I was like, I don't think he don't feel the same.
I got no emotions to... nothing happened. There was no connection to the Manny Pacquiao.
8-weight champion going out like that.
Cool.
Wait.
He's 42.
This is it.
Why should I be surprised? He was going to lose to Errol. He now lost to Ugas. What?
I don't think he was losing to Errol.
I was getting ready to say goodbye to Manny this weekend.
I don't think he was losing to Errol, though.
You thought
I still feel this way.
Based on that performance.
Wait. It's a different guy.
Get out of here,
It's a different guy.
Listen, look, man. Look. No. Okay, this is ridiculous. Man said, Travis loves Yard but doesn't like Manny. How? Shut up, man. Listen, I don't... Hear what I'm saying. this ain't about me disliking Manny. But at the same time, I'm not a Manny Pacquiao fan. So him losing or whatnot don't mean I don't respect him. I'm just saying I weren't connected to the journey like how man. Bro, as a Floyd fan,
you
yeah.
Need to let this
as a Floyd,
too close to Floyd.
As a Floyd fan, yeah. There's a lot of years man's been on the other side of these Pacquiao Floyd debates. So
That's
you think
why.
what?
I can see it. I can feel it.
Just
Because you know what you said to me? You said to me, well, when I was calling you looking for solace, he goes, well, KG, like, let's be real now. We can't really measure up his career to Floyd. That's what he said to me. And I goes, wait.
I said, where does it stand now? Because before this fight, people were giving mad energy talking about, yo, if he beats Errol Spence, what's gonna happen? Does his career match up with Floyd's?
Yeah.
And I was like, boy, that would be some accomplishment. Now that it's happened and it hasn't happened, I'm like, well, that convo's done.
Well, listen, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna introduce the conversation.
But that don't mean I don't respect Manny Pacquiao.
You do.
Yeah,
I know
like,
you do.
Let me be clear. Like, yeah, there's a whole
Floyd. I just want you to let go of Floyd.
The Floyd camp thing, that's there, innit? That energy's there, is what it is. But at the same time, respect to Manny Pacquiao.
Bro, I want you to let go of Floyd and just, he's okay. He actually doesn't even need your support, bro. He's undefeated.
I just want Floyd to get his just due.
He's rich. He's rich.
Look, did he get his just due?
He got his just due.
He didn't get his just due. I saw someone out here. I saw Spencer Fearon did an interview with IFL and he goes, right, he beat Pacquiao better than Floyd did. And I'm like, bro, Pacquiao is retiring, bro. He's 42. How are we comparing?
All right, listen. So the conversation that I want to have with you guys today, and Bruce Kai, thank you so much. I don't want to just diminish. I want you lot to come on and let's give Pacquiao his flowers tonight. Let's give Ugas some flowers because he does need some. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame.
But we have to give Pacquiao flowers for his whole career.
There you go. So you talk about your favorite Pacquiao moments because there's a few, and the guy's going to become president, fam. I'm just speaking into existence.
I think senator.
Not even senator. We're getting to the next level.
Get to the top.
So we're gonna have that conversation, and we're gonna have the conversation that we kind of swept under the rug. So what's happened is I asked someone the other day before this fight, when Errol was still able to fight, and I said, if Pacquiao beats him, what do we look like? How do we look at this situation? He goes, well, he's not fighting the real Errol. Is that a thing now? Is now because Errol's got that injury? Is that now going to be? I think that is. I think that's now, and it's not like an excuse, but it's now something everyone's going to say anytime. As soon as Errol loses,
if Errol gets knocked out,
then because we talk about a retina issue. We don't know if that's passed from the, just the crash. We don't know what that's linked to. So I want to have that conversation as well. Where does this leave boxing? Where does this leave that weight group? What are we saying? Like this is the conversation today.
For me, I don't feel like that's fair. Like for someone to just say if Pacquiao was to just knock out Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Like to just be like, oh, that's because of the crash. I think that's a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
Like this weekend was about Pacquiao from however side it went. He beats Errol Spence. We say, rah, this is a mad way to finish your career at 42. It just gets crazy. But then him losing, now you can just appreciate the career. Yeah. Like, I'm not looking at Ugas as someone that's like, oh, he's dethroned Manny Pacquiao. I'm just like, bro, Pacquiao didn't even look like Pacquiao in that fight. The legs.
So
you see what I'm saying?
We're not gonna don't pod.
No, I'm not podding. But like this Pacquiao, anybody who beats this Pacquiao can't walk around and say, yo, I beat the Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Buster Douglas special.
42 years old.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking at. 42.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, let's so that's the conversation. I know we got some clips and stuff. Do you want to show any of those?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah.
All right, wicked. So dope. So this is the conversation today. I want to have the what next? Because what's next for Crawford? Crawford's supposed to be fighting Porter. I'm heard it's getting to purse bids.
Yeah.
That makes me happy. Yeah. So we got that situation.
Yep.
We got the Manny Pacquiao. If you just want to come on and say, you know what Manny Pacquiao's been to boxing, where you rate him all time. And even the question if you look at his career, I know this is just it's important just to add that there.
Okay,
just a bit of needle. Is his career, does he go down with a more like, I don't know how to say it. Is it a better career than Floyd's? I can't just mess around with it. And I'm trying to find a nice way, PC way to say it.
Why do you want to go here? I don't understand why you want to go this way.
I just want to go here. But let's go. Let's open up the... Can we do that?
Cool. Let's open up the lines.
Have you got any other topics that you want to throw in there?
Don't worry, we'll get to them. But let's open up the lines because I'm curious to hear how this conversation is going to go.
I got a feeling that you're going to be surprised, Trav. Like, cool. I think the people are going to say, because even Bruce Kai, I already see him in the chat saying, yeah,
bro,
the career though.
Cool.
8 weight.
Cool. Whatever these men want to say, that's fine. That's how they feel.
All right, cool. And again, total Maestro is the guys. It makes sense. Let's hear from Maestro straight away.
I know Maestro's on it today.
Maestro, I want to hear. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I got the backgrounds and everything set up. I got them overlays. Get me? Hold on, I haven't got them set up. I'm just gonna go for it. There you go, Maestro. Boom.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Maestro. Granted.
How's everybody doing?
All good, brother. How are you, man?
Man, I've been crying tears, bro. I'm dressed in all black, bro, since Saturday night or Sunday morning. You know, especially for y'all, Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
Damn. You know, I thought Manny did well, to be honest with you, but you know, I was drinking IPAs. You know, I was running live. You know, I was like talking to off the canvas, who was on live with me. Shout out to OTC.
Come on, drop a for OTC.
And you know, I was going back and forth with people in the chat, and then the worst thing was they made us pay $75 out here, right, for the pay-per-view. But then these clowns were showing us commercials, so I didn't even get to hear what was going on with Freddie Roach and Ismail Salas. So, you know, I'm a Manny fan to start out with. So when I see a guy throwing over 800 punches and his opponent throwing a little over 300 punches,
402.
I thought they said 300 and change, but I have to go look at it.
402.
You know, I'm not up there and close with the judges, so I can't see everything that lands and everything that doesn't land. But to me, like, Manny was doing a pretty good job at blocking a lot of the work. He was having trouble with the jab, and he was having trouble with the roundhouse right.
The percentages
we're talking
crazy,
about
though.
16% though. 16% from Manny Pacquiao in terms of.
I understand that, but you know what? I thought Ugas beat Sean Porter, and I thought he beat Sean Porter more convincingly than he beat Manny Pacquiao. So,
do you think Pac won that fight?
Look? As I said, I was a little sauced. And I'm a Pac-Man fan, so
cool. We understand.
I wasn't watching it as a judge. At the end of the day,
cool.
If you ask a judge that was drinking, did he score the fight? Like, no one's gonna recognize that scorecard. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan. I was a fan on Saturday. I was not focused solely on scoring the fight, and I was focused on, you know, being engaging and talking to the people in my chat and going back and forth with OTC. So I wasn't officially judging the fight. So my scorecard doesn't count on this one. But what I do want to say is this. Manny's got a better career than Floyd. He does.
Drop a bomb. Let's go.
That's a reluctant bomb.
Now let's go. It's reluctant.
I'll break it down for you, right?
Go for it.
I'll break it down for you. And apologies for the reggaeton music. I got my window open and people
that's the reggaeton.
Blasted too. So look, Pretty Boy Floyd, he had some impressive wins, right? Money Mayweather's best performances were against his baby mother at the end of the day. Like,
you're not doing that.
You know, he laid hands on women. We understand that. And in the ring, when you look at his career as Money Mayweather, it was nothing but selecting opponents out of the prime.
We're not doing
out of the prime. I'll be honest with you.
We gotta let him land this.
I'll finish with it. I'll finish with this, right? I won't finish with this. I need like 30 more seconds.
You can have 30 more seconds, bro.
All right. So look, Manny's last opponent was Ugas. His opponent before that was who? Well, we all remember it was Keith Thurman. He took his title. He took his pole.
Yeah.
Floyd's last two fights were against Conor McGregor and Andre Berto. Do the math. All right. Just off that, do the math. Also, Manny has had 74 total fights? I believe it's 74. Give me the number 74. I may be off by one. I know there's a couple draws in there, but I believe it's 74 total fights. Floyd total fights, 50. Are you telling me that if Floyd fought an additional, 24 more times, that he might not have another loss or two? I mean, I would say that he would. I mean,
but
okay.
Hold on. That's an outrageous thing.
Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna say on this is, look, I understand because people are like, oh well, Maestro, like, how could you say that? He beat him when they fought. Well, Manny started his career weighing 96 pounds. Manny's first title was at 115 pounds. They met at 147 pounds. That is incredible. The man's got 12 championships across 8 weight classes, 5 of them lineal titles, meaning in 5 different weight classes, he was the man that beat the man that beat the man. How many times has Floyd done that? Now, neither of them have been undisputed in any weight class, but even at 130, even at 135, I mean, Floyd did not fight Yoel Casamayor. Floyd did not fight
I don't want to just stop you there. What I want to do is, Floyd, I'm calling you Floyd. Can you imagine how you,
Floyd.
I can see Floyd.
That's hilarious.
I can see. What I need to do right now, what I need to do right now is there's a lot of people saying that you're wrong right now, and I feel that we owe it to the fans.
Let them defend.
To not be you. It's not should be you that defend. I want to bring someone in that wants to defend. And right now, I can see in the chat, I can see. So I'm going to call people to the table. Jeremy, where are you, bro?
Let's get to work. Let's go, Jeremy.
Saying that,
let's go, Jeremy.
You lot are saying he's chatting rubbish. Well, come and tell him he's chatting rubbish to his face. Don't just be in the comment section just writing.
Let's go.
You can't do that. Let me see someone turn up. Let's go. Let's get this thing cracking.
Ted, you already know I'm ready to go, bro. But
I know. I don't want it to be you, bro.
It's fine.
I don't want it to be you. Literally, like. So who's gonna step up to the plate, or are you gonna let this man carry on talking like this?
Because here's the thing.
In the house.
Here's the thing. You got to discount the head-to-head to me, because these are not guys that are natural. At least Manny was not a natural welterweight, right? You want to know something? I'm going to give you.
If
I got some people in the house, let me just see who wants. If Danny's gonna do it, Danny, are you here to back Floyd?
Yes.
Lovely.
All right, ring the bell, fam.
Let's go to work.
All right, cool. Are you gonna ring the bell? I don't know if we got bell. All right, cool. It's okay. We don't need a bell, fam. Drop a bomb. You hear the bomb. It's time to go, bro.
Get him out here.
As he said, I need to.
Why's my head chopped off?
Tough. That's
all right.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna sort out the head.
Off with his head.
Yeah, no. I can't have him in there looking like that. That's not right. Let me.
Henry the VIII settings.
Yeah, Henry the VIII settings. We can't let him have that. There you go, bro. It's time. Listen, the floor's yours, Danny. I want a good, clean fight, bro.
Get him the hell out of here, bro.
I want a good, clean fight. Maestro, I hope you're ready. Let's go.
I'm always ready.
Go ahead.
Go on, Danny. You're first.
All right, let's go. Now, if Floyd Mayweather would have fought Eric Morales, would he have got outboxed by Eric Morales? Absolutely not. Would he? What happened when they both fought Juan Manuel Marquez? Did Floyd not play with him? Did not Marquez ice Manny Pacquiao? Did not Manny Pacquiao get a dodgy decision over Marquez the first time? Yes, he dropped him 3 times in the first round, but then he lost the next 11. What happened there? Come on now. Manny Pacquiao. He's
come out swinging. Do you want to give the guy a chance to respond? Everyone's laughing at Travis and training.
Amazing first round. Amazing first round.
What do you have to say to this?
I gotta let him go longer because that wasn't that amazing.
Okay.
I love this song.
Keep cooking. Keep cooking. Danny said he's not impressed. What have you got, bro? Keep cooking.
Listen, Manny Pacquiao, yes, he started off 115 or whatever. Floyd started off at 130. So, and when they fought, Floyd was the older man by 2 years. So you can't talk about, he wasn't prime. Floyd wanted to fight him years prior, and we know that Manny was very suspected of using that fountain of youth contraband. You know, even when he fought Keith Thurman, there was no testing for that fight. Why was there no testing for that fight?
He don't like the needles.
Oh, but he's got tattoos on him, though.
What came to pass? Okay. Again, all right, Maestro. I think he showed you.
All right.
With some
I'm gonna take these on one. I'm gonna take these on 1-to-1 because first of all, to me, this is not about who wins head to head. Floyd won head to head. We're talking about total overall record. We're talking about accomplishments, okay? Because what I want you guys to understand this, Manny Pacquiao is a smaller man physically than Nonito Donaire. Look it up. Now, if Nonito goes up to 147 and loses to a welterweight, no one's discrediting Nonito or his accomplishments on that.
Is Floyd a natural welterweight?
But listen, Manny started his career at won his first title at 115. He started his career as a minimum weight. that moved all the way up to 147. Now, yes, Floyd beat him. I give you that. Floyd beat him. Mind you, he had to be dripped up with IVs, which are legal under Nevada State Athletic Commission rules before he beat him. But he beat him. He was dripped up, absolutely, but he beat him. There's no doubt about that. But here's the thing. I'm talking about a guy who started his career not at 130, at 105. Actually, he wasn't even 100 pounds when he started his career fighting at 105.
Are you just saying longevity, and are you saying for longevity and the fact that he's in different weight classes is the reason why you?
I mean, I'm saying this is a guy who's won world titles in 8 different divisions. Lineal in 5 different divisions, yo.
But how old was he when he was fighting at 105, 115? He was probably like 15, 14 years old.
15, 14. But even if you don't want to take that, let's start out at his championship run, all right, at 115. All right, championship run. He started his career at 115. What other guy can you name that started his career at first title, at 115, that was a legit champion at 147, let alone at 42 years old? This is a guy who held titles in 4 decades, guys. 4 decades. It ain't about Floyd beating him. Floyd started his career at 130. He should beat him. Now, if you want to talk about Marquez, let's talk about Marquez. I was living in London before that fight. I was at the press conference when I was living in London where Marquez flew out there, I forget the name of the hotel, somewhere in central London, to announce the fight to the UK public, because Floyd's always had fans here over there in the UK. We know this, especially with the Black brothers. We know this, as he should. I mean, he's a great fighter. But Floyd, if you remember, asked Marquez to jump up from 135, which, by the way, was not Marquez's natural weight, all right? He offered him a catch weight, all right? Refused to make the catch weight, and then paid off Marquez for the fight to continue. So that's not even a fight you should be bringing up. That was not a fair fight. You're talking about him bringing up a dude from a lower weight class, promising him a catch weight, not even trying to make the catch weight, and then paying him off. Marquez has said multiple times that wasn't a fair fight, but at the end of the day, it was a career-high payday, and they paid him hundreds of thousands of extra dollars to fight. So he took it. He's a fighter. He's a prize fighter. Don't bring up that. That's not.
I can. You know what? I can. You know why?
Again, you're talking about Floyd fighting smaller dudes.
Look, I'm not even doing the comments, bro. So
go.
Yeah, the reason why I can bring that up is because Floyd didn't use physical size and brawn to beat Marquez. He used just absolute skill and play with him. It was skill.
So the jab does not require physical size, ladies and gentlemen. Distance.
You're kind of like you walk through him.
We're just watching this.
So you don't need size to establish a strong jab on a smaller.
What you want to do? Hit the bomb 1 second. We're gonna come back.
I just want to say
we want to talk to both. Cool. Let's talk to them.
I just want to say,
go ahead.
This was nothing suspicious. The way Floyd beat Marquez, pure mastery. He didn't dominate him physically, not like how Pacquiao did when he came up in weight and dominated bigger guys and blew them away. Nothing looked like that. Looked like drug testing just weren't a part of the regime.
What I want to do, so what I want to do as just refs, repping this.
Go on.
I'm going to tell you guys. This is the final. This is your final points. These are your final words. Let me quickly get a message from the sponsors right now.
Hit the like button as well, guys.
There you go. I lost respect for Manny for blaming his shoulder. Yeah, because the rotator cuff, right? When he got schooled by Floyd. My favorite Manny moment was when he got slept by. Oh my God!
So he's already announcing himself as a hater, just off that last part. Exposing himself as a hater for the last part.
That was hate. That was all hate. His favorite moment was when he lost. Hater.
Respect for the super chat.
What we want to do right now,
tell Ash I can't see his comments.
Travis,
that
Travis talk about fighters who are cheating. Wait. All right, cool.
Tell him I can't see his comments.
You can't see it. Can't see it. All right, cool. What I need to do right now, you guys bring it home. So I'm gonna go to Danny. This is your final point, bro. And then the people in the free seats, you're gonna say he won this one. There you go, Danny. Then it's Maestro. We close it off. We're gonna ring that bell.
Comment from Paul Walsh. Thanks for the memories and steroids.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The reason why Floyd, because when it comes to testing, you can't have a man like Pacquiao who goes up all these weight divisions, starts taking out guys like Miguel Cotto, taking all their punches, taking Joshua Clotty's punches, big old Ghanaian, taking Oscar De La Hoya punches. But then when it comes to testing time, all of a sudden he can't knock people out no more, and then he gets iced by this one Manuel Marquez, who is not a banger.
What are we talking about right now?
Maestro, I need a solid
come back from that, bro.
I need you to come back hard.
Talking about your boy coming 8 weight classes. We could all go 8 weight classes if we all use
ref, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Ref. I've never seen a ref like you before.
Oh, sorry,
there you go. Maestro.
You guys acting like Linford Christie is not from where you're from.
Boxing.
You want me to start talking about Dwayne Chambers and everybody else, or are we gonna?
No, don't do it. Those are heroes.
We're here to talk about boxing.
Here's what. Yes. So let's talk
heroes.
about.
Don't do it.
Let's not talk about he said, she said, bitch shit that there's no evidence for. There's no unless he failed a test. Don't bring it up. Or I'm going to start bringing.
He didn't take a test.
Start bringing up random stuff.
Take the test, man. Take the test.
I'm going to start random stuff. All right. So you know what? Then we got to start calling out B-Hop for him being able to be that have that kind of a long career, because people have been saying the same shit about B-Hop. But you know what?
Did he fail a test?
There's no people.
Wait, hold on. Maestro, can I just bring you
something about Crisco? None of them failed the test. None of them failed tests. So
that's right.
Justin Gatlin, Marion Jones.
What about it?
Wait, what's he doing? What are we doing right now? You lot, these elections, Sam. We don't need to call these people out.
Here's the thing. No, I brought up Linford Christie because he was suspected, right? He was suspected, but people are chasing him for being suspected, just like they're chasing Barry Bonds. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
No, who he is.
But here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. This whole debate isn't about does Floyd beat Pac-Man. That's dumb. He already beat him. We know that he beat him. But here's my thing, right? Saying that Floyd is better than Manny just because Floyd beat Manny when we're talking about accomplishments and resume, right, is pretty much like saying any fighter that goes up in weight to fight another fighter that we got to discount that dude's legacy because he lost by testing himself by going up in weight. Manny never had to go up to 147 pounds. Manny could have stayed at 130. Manny could have stayed at 135. Manny could have stayed at 140. Manny tested himself going up in weight. And what you guys are telling me by this debate is that, when a small guy moves up in weight, then if he loses because he decided to test himself, then we don't count his accomplishments. So we don't count Henry Armstrong's accomplishments because he's light heavyweight.
He's lovely. He's lovely. But would Floyd have lost to Eric Morales? Would Floyd have lost to Jeff Horn?
This is first of all, number one. A lot of people don't even think Manny lost to Jeff Horn. That's number one. Number two. You're asking if Floyd would have lost to guys that fought at 122 and 126 pounds. When did Floyd ever fight at those weight classes?
All right, we're gonna have to wrap this fight right here. Maestro, you had a great first round.
Listen, I want to talk to the chat because the repping has been very suspicious. That's what I want to say.
I'm just following the rules.
All I want to do right now, the Queensbury rules.
Yeah, mate.
All I want to do right now in the chat, you tell me who won that one. This is your show. You call it out. If it's going to Danny, who was literally fighting for Mayweather, or is it going to the one that's fighting for Manny? Remember what Manny's done.
Listen,
you've heard both arguments. Let me see what they're saying. Someone said draw my cards. There you go. Listen,
Maestro hold this L.
Maestro hold this L. Floyd doesn't lose. Whoa, Maestro with a KO. Whoa.
Floyd doesn't lose. Maestro
Someone
with a
said
KO.
Maestro Biden. I don't even know what that means, but
Maestro Biden, you know.
Draw, split decision.
I don't like Joe Biden or Trump or any Democrat or Republican.
Good debate.
Sugar Ray Robinson and Durana Kings for going up in weight. What was
Danny,
that?
what you saying?
Floyd would have never lost a round to Jeff Horn.
So wait, it's hard.
Good debate, split decision.
But he was losing rounds to Logan Paul though. But he was losing.
Come on, settle down, Maestro.
After the fight, don't say that.
He lost rounds to Logan Paul.
Wait. No, this is very disrespectful. Do you know what they said? They called him Shikari Maestro.
Shikari Maestro.
Yeah, because I'm blazing out here. I'm blazing. That shit's legal here in New York.
No. It's it's the Lynchman slander.
She come last.
Maestro, you're a hell of a champion. You're still a champion in my eyes.
Man, you know I took the hardest side of the debate.
For me, I got it 115, 114.
No, that's a split decision.
I'll give it to Danny.
You know what? I took the hardest side of the debate.
It's a majority win for Danny. I'm sorry.
Split decision.
There's no bias. I got no bias with my
Fight Fan TV live. You know what it is.
Fight Fan TV with the W.
Wait, no. All I want to do right now is shout out both. Listen, you know where to go. Maestro, shout yourself out. Let people know where to find you. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Maestro A Boxing on YouTube. I go live every night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's my time. So that I believe is like 1 a.m. your time. So sorry about that. But I go live with Kenny T, Mano a Mano live on Mondays. And then I do the round table every Thursday. We do a ringside reporter, D-Style Boxing, and we rotate the show on our channels. That's a good one too, the round table. So check us out over there. And anybody that's willing to talk and give us the UK perspective, hit me up, because I'm telling you, one of the things I do out here on YouTube is make it global perspective. There's a lot of ignorance on my side of the Atlantic. A lot of people think that this country is the world and there's nothing beyond it. One of the beautiful things about YouTube is I could connect with the brothers that are on the screen with me this afternoon or this evening over there. So respect to you, fam. Respect.
Hell of a fight, brother. You keep giving us these great nights, bruv. You come out. It's because the Pythons weren't showing, bruv. If they were showing, I think you would have impressed the judges. I ain't gonna lie to you, but listen, Danny,
it's healthier than the Ugas arm. Did you guys see the Ugas arm?
that left arm for Ugas is insane.
Right? Absolutely. Brothers, thank you so much.
And big up yourself.
Respect,
Look
bro.
yourself. Speak to
you guys later.
Hold tight. Danny, quickly shout out your thing.
Yep, at Fight Fan TV live on YouTube and Instagram for all the latest updates, etc. And big up Maestro and big up you guys for getting the international diaspora involved in all of this. So yeah, we need more of that dialogue.
Come on, man. Big up yourself. Stay blessed.
Yo,
let's go.
We got a guest in the studio.
Yeah. We got a guest in the studio. Do you want to introduce it? Do you want to do it correctly?
So
let's do it right. Let's so people know what's going on.
Nah, for real, man. This is a guy that we met in Las Vegas in a very random setup, but
it's random.
Worked out great.
Perfectly. The hay fever is really, do you know what it is? It's bad vibes. That's what happens. Listen, the boxing god said, listen.
The boxing god said, yo, chill. But no, for real. Right now, I want to introduce you to the show, Johnny Rice. A couple weeks ago, won a fight that, let's be real, he wasn't expected to win. Got some highlights right here just before we bring him in.
Little swelling there on the left eye, under the left eye of Michael Coffey, and another right hand landed by Johnny Rice, and he follows up with a hook. 3-punch combinations. You're saying, where's that coming from? A right hand by Johnny Rice. Wow, and he's asked by the referee, are you all right? Another right hand hurts Coffey. Coffey getting shot down. Now he's hurt. Coffey is hurt. And it's over. Wow. It's over. Johnny Rice pulls off the upset. Eric Dolly didn't like what he saw with the eye. Coffey turned away for a moment, and Johnny.
Incredible. Even that celebration,
bro.
I felt it all, fam.
I know. Let's get him in.
Let's bring him in right now. Yo, Johnny!
Big Johnny!
Come on! Let's go!
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, everything's great, man.
Come on. You let me, I can tell it's great.
Yeah, that smile, the relaxed tone. I know you're happy, bro.
Talk to me.
We trying to do bigger things, man. You know, I'm going after the bigger and bigger fights, you know, bigger and bigger money. You know what I mean? It all happened like crazy, but, you know, I was ready. I was in the gym. I was living life.
All right, cool. So you know me already. I'm straight in there trying to get people in fights immediately because that's what I do over this side.
That's what you do.
What do you want, bruv? Who are you looking at? Is there anyone in the UK that you want to scrap? Who's the guy? Who's the one you're looking for?
I'm looking at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got my eyes on everybody. You feel me? Like, I had some negotiations going on.
That's not the barbershop, bro.
We need to hear.
We don't do that over here.
We need to hear names that are on your mind.
I was about to say names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, first of all, I thought I heard a rumor that y'all broke up, man. Did y'all break up and get back together? What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
What
Listen,
the hell?
I don't know what's going on. I think, you know what I mean? I don't know what people are saying in these streets, bro.
These rumors are crazy,
bro.
bro.
I thought I seen it on Twitter or something. I was like, man, what the hell going on, man?
Because we obviously we're on a deadline for a year, so we got to make sure that we make it in a year. That's the only thing that that's the last thing I've heard in the boxing streets, that we got a year to make it or we're finished.
Oh yeah,
But
for real. There's a timeline, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Worry about that.
All right. Well, I had to address that. But yeah, man, man, I'm hearing some things out here. I heard Otto Wildin was trying to come at me. I heard Philip Hergovich's team. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of these guys, but hey, after a win like that, man, it changes you, man. You become all ego, man. You become Floyd Mayweather overnight. So you know what I'm saying? I'm watching their ass too. You know what I'm saying? I just told them, get the money right, man. Don't be offering me no little $50,000, man. Al Heyman said, you know what I'm saying? I'm worth $150,000 now.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Right, that's right.
You feel me? The price went through the roof.
Oh, come on.
How did you feel though going into that fight? Because obviously, they kind of had you in there, I imagine, just to kind of be a name that would be good for, Coffee CV, I imagine. So when you're getting into that fight, what's your mindset going into that?
I mean, the biggest thing was, I wasn't even supposed to be the headline guy. It was Gerald Washington, you know what I mean? So it's funny because you see, as soon as I was announced, a lot of people was like, no, we don't want to even see him. You know what I mean? So I thought it was kind of funny, you know what I mean? Because I'm already in the gym every day. And, I had dedicated myself with the lifestyle. Ironically, going to Philip Hergovich's camp, really did awaken me. You know what I mean? Like it really did, help me after that big loss with Effie and Jock. But immediately I was in Philip Hergovich's camp, and it really, changed my life and, took me to another level. Then I came back to Vegas, continued on with Michael Hunter training. So, I always get better when I train with him. And, obviously Michael Hunter didn't fight Philip Hergovich. He went with Triller. So then, I'm just doing my thing, trying to get better every day. And when they said that, Gerald pulled out and they wanted me, and I'm like, man, I'm ready. Let's get it. It ain't nothing to even worry about. I already did 20 rounds with Michael Hunter. Like, for real, I live the lifestyle of this shit.
So what was going through your mind? When did you know I got this? Like, what round was it when it's like, yeah, this guy can't deal with me?
I never let myself think that before. I've lost fights like that before. Let your guard down, or you try to overestimate yourself. So I was just watching them. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the whole fight, but round one, I'm like, okay. I always evaluate. I'm like, he's not pressuring me enough right now to like really make me uncomfortable. I would say things like that to myself. You know what I mean? But I never thought I had him, because that's how you get knocked out.
There's a lot of guys. We got a lot of heavyweights over here. Even we're seeing the rise. There's a new crop. There's a fresh crop, and I feel this thing. I feel there's a lot of names. Even though you got the man them at the top.
That's right.
But there's a lot of heavyweights where you can get really busy over this side. Are you trying to ever come over
Joyce, Chisora. There's even Fabio Woodley if we're going further down.
I know all the names. I'm watching all of them, so they don't got to worry about nothing. I know all the names. I'm watching every last one of them.
How do you feel about Alan Babic?
Hold on, say it again.
How do you feel about Babic?
Oh, yeah. Alan, I never really said his name like I lied. Oh, he's sensational. The Croatian kid, right, who's was going at it with Philip Hergovic a little bit online. Yeah, I mean, he's amazing. Like I said, I'm watching all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just really for me. I think I could take all of them. I just need the money to be right, and I'm coming to fight. So it don't even matter to me. It's like what it is. Like what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I just know they know I'm watching all of them. Every highlight, every fight, I'm right there looking at them too.
And when we say the money needs to be right, because sometimes they say the money needs to be right and we never see the fight. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Hey, let me tell you something.
Sometimes we say that.
I don't know who say that. So I put my price out there every time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm transparent.
I need to see it. I want to see you get busy, man, because we've seen what's happened with the main stars of the heavyweight scene. They haven't been fighting because I don't know what it is.
Stagnant, man.
It's stagnant. The game is stagnant, and there's so many of you guys. There's enough heavyweights to really get this thing going. Like really make it exciting again.
I mean, the main guys are fighting. I mean, like I said, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder got pushed back, so they're going to fight October. You know what I'm saying? So I'm obviously extremely excited about that. Anthony Joshua's fighting Usyk, which was, heroic. on Anthony Joshua's part, because you had a lot of people thinking he was going to back out and like vacate the title. I was even skeptical, but when he, did what AJ did and just shocked people and say, man, what? I'm gonna fight this dude. Like, what the hell y'all talking about? I was extremely like impressed, even though I didn't expect nothing less. So I don't really see the game as being stagnant right now. I mean, we waiting for the top dogs to get it on, and they gonna do it. It's coming up.
Right.
I hear that,
All
man.
right.
Bro,
listen,
thank you for taking the time to speak with us,
we're
bro.
excited.
For real.
We can't wait. Hopefully, you come fight over this side, and as soon as you do, let us know.
I'm coming, man.
Yeah, you gotta come and sit down with us and just chop it up.
For real. Johnny Rice?
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Oh, we're excited. Listen, and that celebration was everything, bro. Come on.
Take it easy, brother.
That's my guy. Listen, it's so incredible because you get to see a story like all the way, him waiting outside the gym, waiting to get in.
We met Johnny Rice like on a date. We went to the Mayweather gym in Vegas.
And he didn't need to talk to us.
Didn't need to talk to us. We were trying to get in. We couldn't even.
And he's like, and the killer is when he was saying, yo, I'm going to do something mad in this game.
Yeah.
And I believed him still. He was outside talking to us, man. It was like, raw, like, so when he has that moment, he screams.
And you see it,
you're like, you lot, you dickheads. He knew he was going to do this. For real. Coffee weren't ready for that, bro. Big up Johnny, fam. Let's go.
All right, guys. The lines are back open.
Let's get back into this the Manny talk.
Yeah.
Bruce Kai, I don't know if he's upset, but he's talking about these boxing debates and stuff and how people. Let me see what he's saying, Bruce. Yeah. We might need to hear from you, Bruce.
Even Ashley getting riled up in the comments as well, bro.
A lot of people are riled up in the comments. People are really angry. Call in right now.
Yo, what you man telling me?
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Nah, I'm all good, man. Nah, I'm outside. That's how everything's all locked, man. But hopefully you guys are all good. Big up Fight Fan TV and Maestro.
No, what we're gonna do? No, because there's a standard of the canvas. You gotta sort out that sound, and we'll come back to you because I don't think it's fair. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
We'll bring you back in straight away. Cool. Let me bring in Ash right now.
Yes, Ash.
Ash, you seem.
I'm here to smoke Travis. I'm sorry. I love Travis. I cannot believe.
I got the Philly show.
Disrespect.
I got the Philly show.
Turn him up, bro. Wait, turn him up a bit. Turn him up. Is that one there? Is he at the top? Yeah. He's here to smoke Travis.
I cannot believe the disrespect we see against Manny tonight. I cannot believe it.
All right, let's go.
The floor is yours.
And all we're talking about is one knock.
Go ahead.
To denigrate his whole career. Oh, he's not as good as Floyd. Okay, maybe he's not. I still think he had a better career than Floyd overall. Floyd's a better fighter. If they fought, Floyd would win all the time. But Manny had a better career. They can be two separate things and be true at the same time. So the disrespect we've just had against Manny tonight with the drug cheats and all this thing, where's that energy for everyone else's favourite fighters? It's never there.
What do you mean
it's
everyone
only there for Manny? That's the only when people talk about it.
Who's everyone else's fighter though? The reason why
when Roy Jones gets brought up, who mentions him being drug cheat? Nobody. When Evander does, KG mentions it a few times and then swerves it.
Talk about Roy Jones being a potential drug cheat and stuff, and there's better evidence.
No one does. Not to the same level.
It's not the same level.
Cool, that's fair. But the reason why is because with Manny, it was a bit more like there was a lot more suspicious performance that made people go, "What the hell is happening right now, bruv?" Like known tough guys are getting battered by this little dude who's come up from the minimum weight, like everyone keeps saying. So you start looking at that, you start thinking, right, Miguel Cotto can't handle your power after everything he's been through. Mosley can't handle your power. Margarito's getting blasted to pieces. It looks crazy.
It's not my fight.
So if we're just gonna accept that he's an anomaly in life, that he's just small, comes up through all these weight classes, maintains power, and batters these guys, cool. But
okay, so you're saying it's only
we don't raise eyebrows when we see these.
Deserves more criticism because it's more obvious. Nah, they all deserve it for actually doing it. It's about the fact he's a cheat, not the fact he's more obvious that Manny's doing it than others.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but the reason why the eyebrows raise higher is because of Manny, and the reason is because it's more obvious. When you start seeing like Holyfield and these little whispers over there, you say, all right, cool, but they were always big punches anyway, so it's like, cool, they've gotten to the heavyweight division, they're trying to mix it with those guys. It's not as crazy to see, so the combo doesn't get that big. But then you got a situation with Manny against Floyd, and the fight that doesn't get made because he tried to introduce random drug testing, and he weren't on it. All of a sudden, don't like needles. It looks crazy.
Someone just come in and got involved from the preseason and just shouted this out from the outside. They just said, "So what are you saying? Technique has nothing to do with it." He's talking about the technique of Manny Pacquiao.
No,
you keep saying
but
all this other stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when you see the performances, the reason why people do it's like this little dude is bullying these, like he's battering these dudes, knocking them out, walking through them. They can't stand up to this power. Like it looks crazy in comparison to anything we've seen in boxing. So what I'm saying is, that's why the eyebrows get raised for Manny Pacquiao more so than anyone else. Roy Jones, you mentioned, he weren't flattening the much bigger guys. Like, yeah, he had a bit of power.
Hold on, can we let Ash respond?
Okay, cool.
Ash, get back in there, bro.
We shouldn't judge based on what it looks like and the fact that he was knocking a few men out. You either take drugs or you don't, and if you take drugs, you should be criticised the same as everyone else. That's simple and that's fact. And Roy Jones, he was a middleweight, and he ended up at heavyweight. Imagine how does that happen?
For one fight, and he ran away from
Triple G being a heavyweight. It doesn't matter if it's one fight. Imagine Triple G being a heavyweight.
I hear you, but the way he beat Ruiz, like some small man could go in there and beat a heavyweight.
But wait, we don't know, but this is the problem. I feel like this cheater thing has followed Manny more than any other boxer.
More than others.
They always mention, and I don't know why it doesn't feel.
It's the whole smoke without fire business. Like there's a reason why this talk happens. Because remember, these talks before it gets to the fans starts in boxing circles. Yeah, when I've heard, like, remember years ago, I weren't into I didn't know nobody. I'm just watching boxing, whatever I could find on YouTube, and I'm seeing a lot of conversation around this one man, Teddy Atlas, on this mad rant one time, detailing all this stuff about emails that got sent from Pacquiao's camp. If he does fail, what's that going to look like? What are the consequences that you lot have planned? So I don't know if this stuff is legit, but I'm saying the talks surrounding him, bruv.
Man was
saying for years that Whitney Houston was smoking
never been confirmed.
Way before it was confirmed.
No, wait.
So smoke without fire.
Wait, how did you get to it?
I'm just saying that.
I've heard Limper Christie today. I've heard mad names that I'm not expecting.
But I'm just explaining I'm explaining where the Manny talk comes from.
But why does
we all know where it comes from? And it's 99% it's true. I'm just saying you've got to keep the same energy to everyone.
Okay,
when
cool.
I hear Roy Jones mentioned now on this pod, I want to hear, but he failed drugs tests. When I hear Vander say, I want to hear you guys say he probably failed all these tests, because if that's what you're gonna do with Manny, you need to keep that with everyone else, regardless of what it looked like.
All right,
that's
fine.
All I'm saying.
Fine.
He's never tested positive.
Cool.
He's never like they've never caught him.
Cool.
So we need to just allow it.
But it doesn't change how people perceive Pacquiao as a result of this. Which is why these conversations. I'm not the one that's leading these statements. These are being said by other people too. So I'm just saying, cool.
I can't believe it. Anyway, listen, are you cool? Are you okay now?
I've got it off my chest.
You got it off your chest? Listen, certain times you just got to do that. Certain times you just got to call in and say, enough's enough. And I rate that.
Big up you, man.
Big up, man.
Respect, bro. Respect, man.
Hey, listen, I'm going to bring in the next guy. Listen, it says, customato. Customato is brilliant. That's a great boxing name, right?
Customato.
Yo, Customato, talk to me. Nah, please be there.
There's Customato and Muhammad in the. It's a mad bunch of names to see together.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Customato, please. Wait, I'm not gonna put anything on basis name. But why, like, a little part of me is just like, and is it just out of a lot of lack of trust?
I know what you're saying, but because there's silence there, we're gonna have to let this guy go.
All right, Customato, see you later,
Customato.
man. Look after yourself, base.
Let's bring in Mohammed.
Mohammed,
what's going on, bro?
What the hell? Hey, what's going on? What's wrong with these man? That man said it's definitely base.
Oh my days.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. There you go. How you did? What's going on, bro? Talk to us.
Hear me? Can't hear anything.
Yeah, bro, you're back in now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Anything.
Oh, he's getting through it. He said, I can't hear anything. We're gonna bring you back. Abdo.
Hello.
Yo, hello. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you guys? It's been a minute since I came on, and this show's leveled up to a crazy level, man.
Thank you, man.
I love that.
Thank you so much. Good to hear from you. Again, we've been getting what we haven't spoken about. Whoa, hold on, listening in. Wait, we got a word from the sponsor. It's a strong. Wait, hold on. Let me bring that up. There you go.
Snap.
Ben.
Shout out to Ben Oldham.
You weren't messing around, fam.
That's a big donation. Thank you,
Them kind
bro.
of super chats can change lives with the Oxfam thing.
Respect, bro.
But yeah, listening and enjoying. That's what he said.
I love that.
Thank you so much. Big up, Ben, man. That's a donation and a half, from donations. I'm on trash. All right, cool. Let me get rid of it. Jesus. All right, cool. Sorry, that just threw us off. All right, talk to us, Abdul.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, I mean, I remember must have been like a while back now when Conor beat Samuel Fargas, and we were doing a phone-in the evening. There was one guy, he must have had a little bit too much to drink, and he was like, "Why don't he fight Ugas? That's why you don't fight Ugas. He's a master boxer, you know. Sean Porter got away with it. In the amateurs, I think he beat Crawford and Spence. So this guy got pedigree. He's just been unlucky. He's just not a marketable guy for whatever reason. And, you know, we don't see him where he's supposed to be. But you've seen the footwork, the way how he's moving. But obviously, Manny is old as well. So
just to say though, I think Manny would smoke this guy if this was just maybe 3 years ago. Like I do rate Ugas. Don't get me wrong, but he beat Pacquiao because Pacquiao is old.
And he was prepared. Wait, he was prepared for Maidana. He was prepared for Maidana. That he was going to fight on the undercard that day and that same day. So it's not like he took it at short notice. And I think he had to change. Errol Spence is not going to fight like Ugas. Errol won't fight like that. So I think that still needs to be considered in this thing. If he had enough time, if Pacquiao had enough time to prepare for Ugas, I think the fight looks a bit different. I think it looks a little bit different.
Not today.
I think he struggles with the boxer, to be honest with you. No matter what stage of his career, he will always struggle with a boxer like that. Someone long, someone who knows how to use their height. How many fighters do we see told that they don't know how to use their height? This gentleman used it very well.
Yeah.
And the jab, we underestimate the jab, but listen, the jab, double jab, straight down, like what he was doing, he just nullifying. You know, it was just I was watching it and I was sad. That's what I'm saying. I was watching it with sadness because I said to myself, oh man, this is not how I wanted Pacquiao to go out. And I wished it was against Errol. That was the part for me. I wish
he would have got knocked out, I believe.
He might have got knocked out.
Yeah, it would have been worse for him. This is okay. He finished the round against the younger fighter, 12 rounds. This is a respectful way to go out, to be honest with you. Respectable way.
You think? I don't think so. I think it should have. If he was gonna go out on a massive payday against the next guy, it's almost like the passing of the torch. And as they say, it's almost that moment. It's like, well, I got beaten by the greater guy. You know,
and to be fair, like Ugas, like say if Ugas beats Errol Spence if they fight, what do you say? It just means that Ugas became that dude. Do you know what I mean? That Ugas goes on to beat Crawford. Like if he,
do you think he looks so big though?
He's so big, yeah. He's about 6 foot probably, you know, easily. He's the tallest welterweight anyway. I've seen.
He is quite tall. Yeah, he's very tall actually. Yeah.
Hey, here you go. There you go. 1125 Lennox says this is a lot of slander for a man who's never failed a test or even came with a dodgy sample. His lawyer should be serving you paper, well, not me.
Nah,
I think those papers are getting served.
Guys, let's be real. Everyone's on something in boxing, I believe. Anyway, very few people are on nothing, and it's the way it goes. It's a dirty business, from the gloves all the way to, you know, what you're putting in your body. There's a company called Snack, which is run by a guy who's known for steroid use and stuff like that. He helps athletes basically dope, and there's a lot of fighters who are under that brand, Snack. So I don't know, man. It's very suspicious, man.
It's very suspicious. Listen, Abdo, again, this is amazing. Cool.
Yeah,
thank you so much, especially and just showing love to us as well from time. Stay blessed, man. Love that. All right, I'm gonna bring in before I bring in the next. Actually, I'm gonna bring in Tony. Actually, let me see if Mohammed's ready. Before I get to that though, I'm gonna read this because even in the chat, Maestro's still here, still jabbing. There you go. Errol couldn't finish off Mikey or Danny Garcia. So why is he so certain he can KO Manny? And Manny, again, with 42, got into the final late. This guy finished the fight. You know, like he's got a chin on him. The guy, he can go the distance. So why are you so sure that Errol does it? Yeah. And I don't think it's as simple as that.
I mean, I'd say it could have happened. I wasn't necessarily screaming Errol by KO. It's just that I think the win would have been a bit more dominant than the Ugas one, but that's just speculation at this point. We'll never know. We don't know what Errol looks like at the level. He could have taken a shot and gone. We don't know what his.
We don't know what Errol looks like. You know, since I think and I wanted to talk about that. What happened with the crash? Yeah, and playing it.
My thing with Errol is that I don't think he would have necessarily sparked him on the chin and got him out of there. But the body work that Errol does, Errol don't play with that body work. So for me, I feel like he would have got the old guy's body and burned it out. That's how I feel like the fight would have won if Errol beat him. But again, we'll never know.
There you go. Mohammed.
How's it going, guys? Big everyone on the chat.
Come on,
Can you guys-
man. Everyone in the, wait, it's a bit choppy. Hold on. I'm gonna let you just try and go for it.
Is it all right now?
Yeah,
that sounds a bit better.
All right. Yeah, big up to everyone on the chat, and big up to you guys.
Come on.
Just on that thing, I think Travis mentioned earlier, and I think it was during the debate Maestro had. It was about with the Mayweather and Pacquiao, the boxing careers. I think, like, for me personally, I was a Mayweather massive fan. So obviously, I was when those two were trying to negotiate a fight in the early, about a decade ago, and obviously the drug testing issue, etc. Obviously, I was supporting Mayweather and his cause, and I think if you look at Pacquiao, especially heading into the Thurman fight 2 years ago, anyway, I think most people kind of acknowledge the fact that if Pacquiao wins, it's just more about the current crop of welterweights rather than adding to his legacy. I think Mayweather, when he beat Pacquiao, I think mentally, for me, again, I can only speak for myself, but with speaking to other people, like who are big boxing fans, etc., they've kind of, that kind of sealed the legacy. That's why I think Mayweather gets a lot of pass for that McGregor, even the Logan Paul, even the Andre Barrow fight, which I thought at the time I was a bit shocked he was fighting him, but he kind of got a pass because that Pacquiao victory was the signature moment of his career, I guess, that sealed the deal. And he says, like, if, for instance, if Pacquiao was to beat Errol Spence, which I don't believe anyway, but if he was to, he would say more about Spence, Crawford, Thurman. I look what happened to Thurman. No one considers him a top welterweight anymore, and he beat Danny Garcia, he beat Sean Porter. But again, I'm not saying everyone in the sort of the boxing
just shows the greatness of Manny Pacquiao. That's what I'm saying, and I think
true
to go out and do what he did to Thurman. And Thurman is a good fighter. He's not a slouch. Thurman will have problems.
Yeah.
But if you see, like, Sean Porter, I consider top welterweight, but a lot of Americans, right, don't consider Kell Brook they consider Kell Brook like a good level welterweight, but he beat Sean Porter like quite comprehensively. Like, he beat him, and no one considers Brook as a big name. No one at all.
You know me, I got someone shaking his head, and you know me, as soon as I see that a fight could be made, I'm making it, fam. I don't waste time, bro. I'm that guy. Wait 1 second, let me get him in. Obviously, he's got Henry VIII settings. I need to sort that out. Bro, Tony, immediately you were shaking your head. I don't know if it was disgust. What was you shaking your head about, bro? I know you weren't expecting to come in like this, but Don King settings, bro. Why was you shaking your head?
First and foremost, Black Lives Matter.
Let's go.
Bros, thank you so much for coming, bringing me on. Hey, look, I got the two men concerned on the shirt. Great days, great conversation. But my head nodding to my fellow fight fan is to say, Porter, Kell Brook did not do a number on Sean Porter. That was not a number, because to me, I had Porter winning that fight.
Mohammed, respond.
Well, in my eyes, Brook won that fight. I can't really say much other than that. I thought he won the fight.
It. Yeah, I mean, that's the rawness. But wait, let me just ask you this question then. So I'm going to bring both you guys are in the chat right now. What are you saying? You got two guys on your shirt. Who's had the best career?
Okay, so what I wanted to say was, I think you need to look at both fighters and compare. Both fighters have effectively had two careers, because you look at Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd, Money Mayweather, and you look at Manny Pacquiao's career, anything sub 135, anything above that, you kind of look at his statistics below 130, and you're like, wow, what a career. So massive salute to both fighters, because effectively, how many fighters can you turn around and say you've had two careers and excelled in both?
That's real.
This is what I needed. This
true.
Energy at the end, fam. Wait, hold on. Mohammed, what are you saying, bro? Two careers, but who's okay? If you
you know what it is with Mayweather, what's the term that everyone uses when Mayweather was fighting? It's adjustments, and you look at the adjustment Mayweather made from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. I mean, you look at, like, for instance, right, 10 years from now, if Saul Canelo Alvarez isn't still on the trajectory as the way he's going right now, and when he's done and dusted, etc., that one loss or even whatever to Mayweather, the people like growing up this generation now will automatically highlight that Mayweather, that's the big asterisk on Canelo's. And I know obviously Canelo was quite young back then, but even then,
Very
Mayweather,
young.
Mayweather, like at
50.
the age of 34, 35, was still putting on a clinic against these fighters. And I think, again, it's that. I know. I think Maestro earlier on said, one fight kind of doesn't define your boxing career, but But in this sort of discussion, it sort of does, because that was the legacy fight for both fighters. It was a unification fight. It was everything on the line, and that's how it was built up. And I don't want to rewrite history, but that's how the fight we were seeing when that fight happened. It was, winner take all in that instance. Who's this generation's top guy? And Mayweather won that fight. And I know there's a lot of other influences in that fight regarding the shoulder injury, etc. But going into that fight, that was built up as that fight, and everyone was on the same.
Let me hear from Tony. Let me hear from Tony. Let me see the Tony.
Yeah, please. So all I'm gonna say, if you want to really break this down as to who's had the better career, ask yourself the question. You're the top. You're a fighter's coach. Whose fight footage are you going to use to show the beauty of the sport and how it should be done? Because you ain't using Manny Pacquiao. You might turn around and say, well, look at this guy. He's got fast hands. He's got fast feet. But I'm sorry, nobody could work out the Floyd technique. Nobody.
Okay.
I'm ready to wrap this up. That was a fantastic answer. I don't think we're going
to...
That is a...
What a stoppage. That was a great stoppage. What a stoppage.
I don't know how to respond to that.
No one saw that shot coming.
I can't respond.
That's why we do Monday. That's
Jesus.
Listen,
like no one, even Maestro, what do you say to that, bro? Wait, I need to see Maestro, just in the chat, because you got enough time to type. I don't know what you say. Like, it's just it rendered me silent, bro.
That was a great point.
It's a great point. It's like, again, you're gonna show.
I mean, it's a tricky one because that answer is a great answer, but it's kind of, and I'm saying this as a Floyd fan, it kind of moves away from the convo of the career matchup, because I see career.
It's more of a legacy question, like who left more of a legacy in terms of, because if you think about
it doesn't matter about how many titles you got in how many weights, yeah. Because we can all call on a fighter and say, "Oh, look at this fighter; he excelled X number of weights." Yeah, there's plenty of fighters who excelled in numerous weights. You look at Inoue, he even jumped away. He didn't even bother with one of the weights. He's a 4-division world titleist. But we got to turn around and say, there's nobody in the history of the sport who went through his career and barely loses a round.
There you go. Pernell Whitaker's Pernell is special.
Real. No, that's real talk, bro. Barely loses a round. Just about. It had many registered knockdowns. Come on, bro. Like,
I'm hearing people say, "Stop, he's already dead."
It's over.
There you go.
I feel like the debate is won. Tony has definitely come out and cleared out the division tonight.
Tony, listen, Tony Mohammed, thank you so much for coming on. Like, that was special, man. Look how does he do that, bro? He's got pugilist in his name, bro. Pugilist knockout. Listen, Mohammed, big up yourself as well, man. Thank you so much. You
guys take care.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Respect.
Wow.
Very interesting.
I didn't know I was like,
it's an interesting one.
Even now, Maestro's still trying to type. I don't know what's going on.
There's bare ways this conversation can go. There's bare people that's right now thinking, it's over. That's a great point. There's some people here that's just like, bro, that's got nothing to do with it. It's one of those takes that's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be a conclusive conversation.
All right, we got another guy called Hit the Canvas.
Hit the Canvas.
I feel like this is a piss take. If this is not off the canvas, this is a total piss take.
This is an interesting take. Josh Taylor.
Yo, what's happening, guys?
We'll talk about that
go on. This is a new voice. This is someone new.
Just to respond, Kavan, just let you know, we're going to talk about that one in the pod. We're running out of time at the minute, but yeah. Sorry, go on. Hit the canvas. What's going on, bro? Hit the canvas.
Yeah, new caller tonight. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, bro? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you guys doing?
We're very good. We're very good. Hit the canvas. I like that.
Yeah,
Off
can
the
you hear
canvas.
me?
fight for the canvas name still. But anyway, we keep it moving. Talk to me. What you want to talk about, bro?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing? I like the energy tonight.
Come on.
Respect,
So first off,
go on. Yep, go on. When you're ready, bro.
As a debut, I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy.
Starting with your earlier caller's point about the showreel.
Cool. Yeah, there you go.
I got to disagree in entirety.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. First point, I see. You see Floyd here. Floyd's had serious problems with Southpaws, and even an old Manny. Yeah.
1 second, what we gotta do? Yeah,
with some hard lifts. He
One
didn't know what to
second,
do.
what I need you to do, hit the
Marcus
canvas.
Maidana overhands. Some of the best overhands Marcus Maidana's landed are on Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Go and check the rules.
Just to ask you one question. Which Southpaw? Which
Manny,
Southpaw
on the other hand, watch his fights against Cotto. Watch his fights against Adrian Broner.
I can't deal with this. What I need you to do, the delays are making me sick, and I know he's got good points.
When people say like, "Oh, Floyd struggled with Southpaws," you got to ask yourself how many of them beat Floyd. Like these things of struggling with a style is one thing, but if they're not beating you and you're eventually working out every single time, then it's like after a while you got to say, we just gave him a bit more work to do.
What I wanted to do though, I wanted to come back. He'll be the last caller today. Yeah. So what I need you to do, just leave the studio and come back in.
Yeah.
While you do that, we'll read some of the chats as well. We'll read what people are saying. My Dino was on PDs. There you go. It's man choppy. People's like
that Josh Taylor's take about Errol Spence. That's an interesting take, you know. Josh Taylor going up to 147 causes issues up there. Like he called out, I think, Crawford at one point.
Yeah.
And I remember just like thinking, I don't know how that fight looks, to be honest. Because I don't look at Josh Taylor and think like there's limits there, to be honest with you. I'm very excited to see what he looks like at 147. So that's a very
I like
because Josh Taylor's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like Freddie Roach, like what I think there was mention of like, oh, would you be interested in fighting a Josh Taylor? And Freddie Roach was like, who's that? And I was like, bruv, Josh Taylor responding was like, bruv, what do you mean?
You know who I am.
You exactly know.
You know who I am. You see how the belts. You see the belts. If you don't know who I am, then something's wrong with you, fam. You ain't done your Googles.
Adam Q says Josh Taylor doesn't beat Spence or Crawford. No, I'm not saying he definitely beats them, but I'm also saying it's not guaranteed that they beat him either.
I want to pose this question, and I'll be talking about it in the pod.
Yeah.
How do we know everything's okay with Errol? We, as a community, we're just decided, and what's going to happen as soon as Errol loses, everyone's going to talk about the crash. As soon as he loses, the crash is going to be on everyone's lips.
Get out of jail free card.
It's not fair. So I don't know now because literally there's so much. The talk is crazy. A guy that gets injured, he gets the retina injury.
Listen, let's save it for the pod.
All right,
save
cool.
it for the pod.
Yeah.
Josh Taylor is arguably our best British champion at the moment. 100%.
There you go. Let's go.
Hit the canvas. You're back in, brother.
It's not your destiny. It can't be. Sometimes it's not your destiny. Sometimes you won't have the Ruiz night.
We'll remember your name.
Sometimes you won't be Ugas.
We'll remember your name, and next week we'll get you in, bro.
This is it. Sometimes, bro. Listen, cool. That's such a shame though, because I really wanted to hear from Hit the Canvas. But
same.
It's just a choppy line, and I think it just takes away from the discussion that we could have.
Yeah. Cool.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
bro,
this was a great episode, man.
It was a great show. Shout out to what you call it, HTC. You know, there's a HTC and OTC. I think that's OTC just mashing up his Wi-Fi. You know,
that's a great fight. HTC, OTC.
I need to see.
That's a great fight. I definitely need to see that.
Say it to someone that's not your destiny is so Nigerian, you know. And it rolled off the tongue so easy. There you go. All right, cool. People, thank you so much. Everyone that donated to us today, big up to you. That's amazing. People that didn't donate and just here in the live chat, we appreciate everybody single person
who contributes to the show.
Contributes to the show because Mondays are just too special, man. I live for them. Someone said, you lot are so annoying. I want to go gym. I can't go gym because this show just bangs,
bro.
Like.
Push back your workout.
Hey, and Bruce, you need to call in, fam. I know you don't just call in all the time, but you are very opinionated in the chat, and I need to hear your opinions on things like this.
Guys, before you leave, please hit the like button. Please hit that like button.
Yeah, because it helps.
If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Listen, that stuff there is very important.
It's very important.
Very important.
When we want to negotiate, hit the subscribe.
Very important stuff. Thank you, guys. Right. We appreciate you guys. We're back every Monday, 8 p.m. And the episode comes out on Thursday. Yeah. Cool.
Peace. Have a nice one, everybody.